Alrighty. We're live. All right, welcome to Gone Fishing with Stacy. We're going to put on some worms and maybe some corn. Maybe throw out a little bit of corn first and then throw it later. It's trying to snow on me. It is cold out here. Who knows if anything's going to bite. We got ultralight rods today. Might throw for some crappie too on the side. 351, welcome in. We're going to get some worms. I'm going to throw some corn out a little bit. Well, the corn looks like white and yellow mixed. White and yellow corn mixed, looks like, but we'll throw it. Maybe we can get something out there. On an ultralight rod, it might be kind of fun. First, we're going to start off with a couple night crawlers, I think. We'll split 1 and 2, put it on each one of them. Welcome in. Well, first we got to take the jigs off. Nice red and chartreuse tail there on that one. I believe that's a Catchmore bait right there. Mind you, it's in the teens with a wind chill. Oh, I didn't check this hook tip. And that's not sharp either. God. It's too cold to be sharpening this stuff. Oh, there we got that's the Ergal. That's the Ergal there. We haven't used this rod for a minute. Couple bits of night crawler on a 1/32 ounce jig. This is a 5-foot rod, ultralight, ugly stick here. We're going to throw it over there. I haven't got much line on it either. We better check that drag. That's too light. That's too light. There we go. Let's see if there's anything out there. I don't know. We'll just throw this over here. It's a little deeper on this side, a little shallower on that side. Got the Piscifun 2000 Viper X, 2-pound line. We're going to have a fight on our hands if we get a carp. We're just kind of playing around today. All right, what bait should we use for the crappie rod? That's a good question. Welcome in, Paul. Alan, welcome in. Has he caught a fish? Nope, I just threw the baits out. We didn't even, uh-oh. I don't know if the wind was blowing that or I had a bite. I know. That's what I get for not using colored line. It is windy, guys. We might have to put this mic underneath. I don't know. It is windy and crap. With the wind chill, it's in the teens. So we got a 1/32 ounce jig on this one. We're going to put, I don't know, crappie bait or something on it. That don't work out. We'll put a worm on it. Oh. Well, we threw out some corn. Right now we got night crawler on. We could catch a carp, we could catch a bluegill, we could catch a crappie. That tall post just is shaking up and down. I imagine we can catch just about anything in here on worm. So catfish even. Possibility. We'll see what we can catch. I don't know what will happen. We're going to put a crappie jig on this one, see if we can catch a crappie over here. But I've caught crappie on corn before. The wind seems to love that shorter rod there. That tall one's just bouncing around in the wind because it could put the rods down a little flatter, but I'll definitely see a bite on those ultralight rods though. You're a big fan of fishing? Me too. We thought we'd throw worm out today. I don't have no cut bait yet. If we get something, we might use it tomorrow. I'm about ready to put on a bait for crappie. Let's see what we got in the bag. We got some Jeff Rose jigs, and we got some Catchmore baits from the Catchmore company. Haven't really used the Catchmore baits very much though yet. It does 351. It does. If you're getting into a bunch of them, just slap you a piece of corn on the jig. That wind's going to make it tough to see a bite though. I thought I'd come out here and do a video, but it's just too windy. Three weeks. Oh, okay. Sturgeon are back in town, huh? 3 weeks. I'm waiting for the wind to calm down. It's hard to make a live or anything with this wind like this. I don't mind 20 degrees as long as there ain't 20-mile-an-hour wind with it. Oh yeah, carp love corn. Bluegill love corn. I'm in Indiana, so there's corn everywhere. Just beyond that field, there's a cornfield. And then there's a woods on the other side. That rod is bouncing. I'm gonna check that out. We're going to put a bait on there though. I think it's just bouncing. What kind of bait do I need? I've seen some Jeff Rose jigs in here. I don't know what color we need. I'm thinking we're going to need something small. Let's try yellowish green. We'll try a little bit of that color there. See what that does. I kind of like blue the best here. It was clear, but I haven't tried this color yet. If I can get it open. I know some people take them out of the package, but I do not. Leave all my stuff in the package. As long as I zip it back up. But the used baits go in my coat pocket. And they sometimes get infused with the other colors. There's Scotty boy. Welcome in, Scotty. Right now we're fishing pretty much a shallow flat. Oh, this is kind of real thin bait. It's a kind of a real thin bait too. More streamlined. Look at that tail on that. That's a little, it's Kind of look at that tail wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Not even moving it. Interesting. More streamlined. Let's hook it in the back, not on the belly. We'll try it without a float, but we'll see. I haven't had much luck here lately, so let's see how they are today. Trying to get some info on kayaks. Well, I know there's some kayak makers around you. I'm sure of it. Whew. We got 8 people in, 5 likes. Appreciate it, guys. We are freezing our buns off. Not to mention other parts. Yeah. All right, we're going to throw that out over here off the side. You get to see a fish if I get one. I don't know. It's been a while. I may not know what they feel like. Yeah, I think so, Alan. There's one out there. We'll get one. Could throw. It just depends if they're on the steeper portion or the shallow portion. So you got that. You guys can't see it, but that log off in front of me there, off to the right side, is a laydown right there. And then my left side, the laydown's not there no more. It moved. Darn flood moved it. You haven't been gone fishing for a while? Yeah. It got cold and I kind of quit fishing this week. But we're going to try to go out tomorrow. Do a little fishing. It's supposed to be even colder tomorrow. I'm bundled up, guys. Let's see. I'll turn the camera around. I'm bundled up pretty good. I won't be able to feel my face here before too long. Hey, how's it going, Whitney? Good to see you in. I see all kinds of channels. We're just using our little rods today. You might go fish in the summer. I would do probably springtime. That's one of the best bites. Springtime. About mid-spring. That is a good bite usually. Right when the fish start getting active. Could be real good for bass and catfish, and definitely crappie. Among other fish, I imagine everything's waking up. White bass. Doing pretty good, Whitney. Just cold. Just really cold here. Really cold. Might throw this bait the other way. I have a lot more luck with a float, but it may be about 4 to 6 foot here off to my left. Closer to the bank, it's actually deeper close to the bank here in some of these spots. Appreciate it, Alan. Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll be live. I'll be live on Fun Fishing Adventures channel tomorrow. Tomorrow, whatever time Scotty wants to set it at, we're definitely probably going to be in the vehicle. It's going to be so cold. Well, he may be. I may decide to rough it out. It's supposed to be in the single digits wind chill. Let's put a float on this baby. If he can find some open water. I bet your pond's froze, man. Bet your pond will be froze, Scotty. One of these days, I'm gonna find clip-on bobbers that work. It gets too cold, man. These are hard to get on. I ain't got the patience for no slip-on bobber. All right, we got this weighted one here. Let's see if we can get it on. We'll check them baits here in a minute too, because we did throw some corn out, Scotty. We ain't got no corn on the hook yet, but well, so much for that darn float. Don't you like putting the float on that and you thought you had it on, it wasn't? God. It's acting like it's broke now. We're going to go back to spring floats. This keeps happening. What a piece of junk. Carp season's just around the corner. Well, carp bite in the winter. If you get on some, you'll get on a bunch of them probably. Most fish are piled up this time of year. Not moving, lethargic, especially after 0-degree weather or single-digit weather. I'm not impressed with this float. Yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Struggle, Paul or Alan. It's a struggle. Well, that's a different Alan. The other Alan must have left. What's up, Alan? How's it going? I think we'll put this. Yeah, we'll try 3 feet. I don't know. Or then we need to check those baits over there. We'll just leave this over here and off to the side. Maybe we'll get a bite and it'll pull my rod in. Oh crap! I ain't got my glasses on, guys. I can't even see a float. Surprised I can read chat. It is a lot smaller on this other camera. We're going to check those baits, throw them back out. We're going to throw this bait over here off to the shallow part. That's the original Alan. Welcome in, Alan Original. The real Slim Shady. Sin like once it got cold, the carp bite died on me. Shoot, everything died. A lot of the bite died, Scotty. Let's see if anything been biting on those worms. I haven't seen anything move, but I've been focused on crappie fish too. It is. So I got a tall bank behind me, so no wind can come from behind me, only in my face. That's it. I'll be darned if it ain't shooting at me anyway. There's fish in the water. Yeah, right, Charlie? Yeah, Scotty. My good day of carp fishing is catch one. That's one One, that's it. If I catch one, I'm happy. A little sand or something on there. All right, let's throw it. Let's throw it up this way in the deep hole. A little deeper hole. It might come right back at me though. It'll probably knock that rod all over the place if I do get a bite. May need to shove it down like this, that wind. I don't know if you guys can see it though. Still worm on both of them. No ice, just a little bit of ice rolling in, ain't too bad. Usually around the 20s, your guides ice up pretty good if you keep on throwing. Throw it out that way. I think we got 2 pound line on, so we're going to leave that one like that because I don't want that one going in. We might sit over here off the side and throw over that way. Hey, Mr. Rogers, it's colder than hell out here. Little fish, come and get my bait. We're throwing some worms. I threw a bunch of corn out here in front of me too, but now we're throwing the one worm into the shallows and one worm in the deep. And then we're going to throw a crappie bait here off to the right. If we catch a catfish, we will be surprised on these ultralights. I think this one may have 4. The other 2 have 2 pound line. If they're going to hit, they're probably going to hit on 2 pound line. Come on, kitty. That's what we say. We'll fish for catfish, but I ain't got no bait. I gotta go get some chicken. We did get worms. Did get some night crawlers to try. We're gonna leave this maybe 2.5, 3 foot. We got that little Jeff Rose jig on there. Look at that. Look at that bounce on that tail, and I'm not even moving it. Not even moving it. 8 people in, 10 likes. Appreciate it, guys. We're going to leave it a little bit, and then we're going to put some corn on them. Trying to worm right now. That corn should draw them in, but who knows if it's floating downriver or not. It don't look like much of a current here, but the current's actually going to the right. Meanwhile, on the other side, it's going to the left. The main current's going to the left. Nice little eddy on this side. I'm always up for a challenge. That's right. 2 pound line. A 5 pound fish is a good one on 2 pound line, but it's even tougher in the river. I know that. Let's go down here. We're going to see if there's any crappie. I don't know if you'll be able to see me or not, but we'll probably get crossed on this other line over here. I've caught them here in the winter. It's not this cold, I don't think. Not for a while. And that float's so invisible, I can't even see it. And you guys get to see the train. Here it comes. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it or not. Can you see me? That's a good question. Man, get a little closer. Here comes the train, though. Train bite. Sounds kind of funny. The old train bite. If crappie ain't biting, we'll throw this one on corn or something. I ain't gonna mess around with all that. If they ain't biting, we'll probably get hung up before we get a bite. Tap that like button, guys. We're freezing our buns off out here. Can't feel my face right at the moment. No, we may have to put the slip jig on. I can't see the darn thing. I think I took them all out too. Now, let's take that float. I can't see it anyway. Can't see the float anyway. The tiny float. I've been having problems with them taking the float down, so I went as small as I could, but now I can't see the darn thing. Oh, I guess you guys can see the train. Hey, Dan, welcome in. What's up? Trout Magnet SOS. That's what we're using, the 2-pound line. The 4 pounds, Mr. Crappie. At least I can see the line on it. At least I can see the line on that stuff. Even with my blind eyes. I can see a little better now I put my glasses on. Hey, Maine Girly. Welcome in. How'd the crystal meth grow out? Just sitting watching crystal grow. Yanking with them big dogs. What's up? Welcome in. Well, we threw some corn out. We only got worm off for bait right at the moment. Not nearly a bite, but right now we're watching the train go by. I know it's cold. It's probably not Maine cold, but it is cold. Hey, Duke, welcome in. Get him, Stacy. There goes the train. Now we'll get a little quieter. More peaceful. Peaceful. Some of the biggest fish are near trains. Throw your name up on that. It said Maine Girly. I like looking at the pictures and stuff they put on there. It's pretty fun. All right, we're just gonna throw this bait over there. Then we might put corn on one of them. Eventually, I'll just quit throwing for crappie. This right now is keeping me warm. Everybody's calling Dan Dane. Unless it is Dane. I don't know. All right, let's get that bait over there. It's windy. It's cold. We're going to have a rough night tomorrow if Scotty can find a spot. It's going to be cold. I'm going to go to the dam, maybe, possibly, if it ain't too windy or they don't kick me out. We could just bait right here under this undercut bank right here. All right. We got a Jeff Rose jig on. Let's see if we can catch anything on it. They're probably too cold. Can't. I wonder I can't see. Darn hat's on my. Oh, I felt something. Snag. Where you at? Out here catching popsicles, guys. These fish are probably more lethargic than I am. They're probably sitting on a couch at home watching the football game. Oh, we're going to put corn on this. This don't work out. And we'll see what happens. So 4-pound line or 2-pound line for a carp. What do you think, guys? You think I got a chance? With no net. With no net, too. Yeah. That's the fun part. I'm living dangerously over here throwing to the. I swear it looks like there's nothing here. They just ain't biting. That's a great looking bait right there for something there. They would eat it. Ooh, yeah. I think we. Yeah, I think we did. We did lose connection, that's for sure. Probably lost everybody in here. Oh well. Somebody made it back. Welcome back. Welcome back. My phone died. My darn phone died, guys. And then it wouldn't reconnect. Wouldn't reconnect. I think we lost connection. We did. We definitely did. I was down there just jabbering away, and I finally came back over here to the camera, and sure enough, we had lost connection. 5 people back in, though. Appreciate it. I'm saying 5 people were probably not. Probably 5 new people. Welcome back in. 9 people in. Hey, Rustic. Now he's on repeat. Don't ask me what's going on. I don't know why my phone died and it wasn't charging either. So at this temperature, I guess the power bank and phone does not work. We'll see how long we can go live. This one was at 55% already, and we only been live 30 minutes. Crazy. That's how under 20 degrees does for you. Three people back in now. This is what they call freezing your buns off for fishing. Come on. We need to put a piece of corn on there, maybe. See if we can get anything. Any interest takers. About ready to put a worm on this one. Or a piece of corn, maybe. Corn on a jig head. What do you think? You think that'll work? Is my voice still working? That's a good question. We lost. It's just too cold out here, man. Well, we got the mic off. It wasn't working either. That's how it's going to be if you're in the cold. That's how it's going to be. They don't like that under 20-degree wind. And he's gone again. Probably freeze the poor worm. Don't know until you throw. No, water's actually pretty good. As high as I've seen it in a while. High as I've seen it in a while. Yeah, usually I can sit down there a couple feet in front of the rods. That's an undercut bank right there a little bit. Can you hear me now, though? That's a good question. Can you hear me? It's probably going to sound like crap because I have no microphone on now. It went out. I think it froze up too. But now we can go ahead and plug in a battery, though. Try to. These batteries don't work. They don't work too good. You know what I'm trying to say? These batteries don't work too good. Kind of cold. Can you see me now? Can you see me now? Can you hear me now? I'm not gone. I'm right here. I'd like to see a rod bend. As far as that goes, that's not that big a deal. We're getting our fish on anyway. Did I lose everybody? I still see 9 up there. Says it's charging. I'm gonna put this over here for insulation. Just because my stuff's getting too cold. Stuff's getting too cold. Let's check my other phone. %. Even though the charger's plugged in, it ain't charging. Well, try again. Nope. That's I bet you dead meat. No, guess the battery bank quit. Son of a banger. There we go. Woo, got it back. I say don't go out in the cold with your phone, battery pack, and try to fish. I'm not gone, Scotty. I'm right here. Am I froze? I must have been froze. I can see chat now. I must have been froze, guys. Fish aren't cooperating. Now I can see chat. Hey, Northern, welcome in. Now I can see chat now. I don't know what I did, but I did something. Everybody's just been scrolling by me. Oh, you did your first live last night. Cool. I was sitting here messing with my power bank. We got one in the pocket, one around a bubble miller around it. They get cold, they start draining the battery faster. I'm guessing the phone starts charging the battery. Who knew? I didn't know that. See, now I know yakking with them dogs is Derek. I'm guessing. I'm guessing. First live. That's awesome. I remember my first live. I did catch a fish. I remember my first catfish live. That was a little better. I'll put a couple pieces, and one piece is probably enough for corn. We'll put corn on this one. All right. One good question. No, I don't have a rod holder. I'm using the rod holder as my my tripod stand because this area is unlevel. Let's see. We'll see if we can get this stick in the ground. Maybe not. We don't. Not very good for carp. The drag should pull before that goes in, but carp aren't as forgiving as other fish. Let's try it. Lighten that drag down a little bit. There we go. I don't really want to see my rod go in the water. It's pretty deep right there in front of me even. Well, now we can throw it out there. What the heck? We got ice in the rod tip? No. Shit, now they ain't wanting to throw, guy. Hell. Right, good enough. I don't know if we got something to put on it. Just in case, we'll put something on the butt of it. Put this big rock on there. Probably won't help any, but Oh, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Scotty's more like a little princess. Oh. Dang, that's a late live, Derek. 1:30 a.m. Scotty is the king. I was live for 1 hour and got 20 likes. Hey, that's better. That's way better than the live I got. My first one. On this channel, anyway. I think I had 3 people in the first one. A couple of them only got 2 likes. Probably Scotty and myself. That was the 2 likes I got. Rustic's afraid I'm going to take his king title. Scotty's worried. Rustic's worried about the title. All right, I think we're charging. We'll see. We may go out again. If we go out again, I'll probably quit. Oh. Seen that right there move. Is that the wind? Where's it go? Stay. Still waiting on that Scotty. You can bow down to the new king. We're gonna make you a crown, Scotty. Inside of a carp crown. I don't know, Alan. What time is it? Let's see. Check out what time. Probably maybe another hour if the battery lasts that long. I don't know. We're gonna have to get some thermal sleeves for my cameras and my phones. This one has a case around it, so I think it's staying a little warmer. Maybe. I think it was still charging though. Yep, still charging, so they don't charge very fast when it's this cold out. Next time I might try minnows. So I could just throw it out there and leave it. Just leave it out there. Now, we got carp out there today, Rustic. We got carp out, or not carp, but corn. We got corn out there in front of me on one bait. One's not a very good chance of catching one, but hey. I have seen carp in the area. I've never caught one here. Never caught one here before, but I have seen them. It's hard to catch them on a lure. Some people do, though. I have never caught a carp on a lure. Or cut. I've never caught one on cut bait either. And I've heard they eat cut bait too. Heck, I've heard they eat chicken livers. I ain't never caught one on chicken livers either. Hey, Drew, how's it going? Jim Jet, welcome in. That might be a good idea, Scotty. It's just too cold this year. It's a lot colder than last year. Of course, we've had pretty mild weather here. Now we're getting into that. The wind is making it under single digits. Actual temperature is probably only 30. The water's pretty clear. It is. It is. You don't know. It is very cold. Wait till you see my face. Let's see. Might scare you. Feels like it's getting pretty cold. I'll probably have a good wind burn when I get back home. We'll have a good wind burn. Look like I went to the tanning bed for my face. See, that line looks like it's gotten tired of that one laying down there. Be careful about frostbite. Yeah. Yeah, we will. Oh, my phone came unattached. What the hell? There, should be charging again. I lost my hotspot earlier, so that's why we dropped offline. We'll have to cover my face up for a minute, let it get warm again. It's pissing down. Oh no. I'll put my mask on for a minute. We'll let it heat up. Yeah, we've been getting flurries for a couple days now. We had some when I came over here. When I first got here, there was a little bit of snow going. Just a flake or two. I didn't really see anything else. Can't wait till the smallmouth get back in here. If they're here, I'm not getting them. They'll be back in here early spring or late spring. Yeah, I just thought I seen a couple more snowflakes flying around me. Real small. Go away, snow. We don't need you. I forget what I told Scotty. I got, let's see. No, it's not 800. Less than 800. Less than 800. 800. Less than 800 to get to 3,000 watch hours. That's pretty good. I gained 220 watch hours today. Yep, 220 watch hours today. That is really good. Between everybody pitching in, watching me. Once the floods come, the fish will come back. That's true too. It gets a big flood, a lot of the fish will come up in here. They'll get out of the big river and come up in this small river. We need to check that middle one out. What, Scotty? I'm on 2 accounts. I'm not sure what that means. We have about 10 inches on the ground. Darn it, Jim. Oh, darn. I'm glad we don't have that. I know it's supposed to be up that way. It's trickling here a little bit. We've only been in light dusting. Yeah, it's trying to snow right now. Oh, okay. You're watching me on 2 accounts. Okay. Yep. Scotty's got me playing in the background. I made a bunch of playlists too, so you can just push play and play all. Get more watch hours that way. I'll say if I could go live on 2 different channels on the same channel, that would be pretty awesome. I hear you can if you have another phone. I would experiment with the wide and vertical at the same time, but I could barely keep one alive, one going. Barely keep one going. Dang, Jim, I wouldn't want no 10 inches. That'd be a blizzard here. They wouldn't know what to do. A couple times they had 4 inches and didn't know what to do. Close the town off. Throw that middle one back out. Yep, I know you can, Alan. On the same channel too. So you're going to get a. I'll have one facing the rods and one facing my back. The second channel is behind me. Get the inside scoop. Hey, appreciate it, Alan. See, I can spell. Spell check. Still that. Third grade education isn't paying off. Dang it. Maybe we'll just throw the middle one out and just start dragging it in slowly, see if we can bump into something. If I don't fall down first. We'll see. I don't think the battery don't go dead. Hit that? I may have hit that. I swore I seen that thing bounce. Oh, we're wrapped around it. That'd be a good reason. Whew, I thought we had a fish. I thought we had a fish, guys. I seen that go up. Ooh. I warmed up a little bit right there. I don't have much of a bank, so we're kind of winging it. Only about 3 feet away from the camera. Let's get some chicken for tomorrow night. Ice is building up on the rod tip. Down in the water. Anything over here? On top of a tree. Hung up on something. Yes. Caught a weed. All right. You guys want to see me catch something? Well, we caught a stick here. Caught a stick. Yeah, it is a sign. Don't be losing hooks or jig heads. Nope, I did not lose it. Not without losing at least getting a fish. I don't want to lose one. There we go. We'll just hang on to the rod for a minute. I have to get me another rod holder. I just learned that I can stick these rod holders in the ground, these cat claws, and use it for my tripod holder. Who knew? I didn't know that. There, forget a bite. Tripod might fall over. Hey, Northern, we're fishing for whatever bites. We got worm and corn on. We got 3 rods out, one behind the camera. I guess I could take the rod holder over here, but we ain't been getting anything over there where I put the corn at, unfortunately. I have to put my hands back in my pocket. We are cold out here today. My battery, my darn, we just need a new phone, that's all it is. This thing won't stay connected to save my life. I'm trying to keep it in my pocket, but it's keeps falling out. Trying to catch a warm spot, yeah. Trying to catch some warmth. I need some of those hot hands all over my ass. We're gonna take a sock. I bet a pair of wool socks would work. Wrap them up in the charger and phone together. If I can keep it plugged in. It will not stay plugged in to save its life. Why? We can't even get a bluegill to bite. Trying to catch a warm spot. You got it. God, it's cold out here. Crazy things you do to try to catch a fish. Trying to get my nose warm right at the moment. It's a pretty decent spot for bluegills and crappie. Catfish are normally on the other side. We haven't caught a whole lot of catfish right in front of me. Not on this side while I'm on this side. When I'm on the other side, if I throw over here, I get a catfish. But if I'm sitting on this side, I don't catch catfish. You know how it is. The bank anglers throw toward the bank, and the catfish guys throw toward the other bank. Like a heater fish. Yeah, why not? We need a nuclear fish. I wish we had a warm water discharge here, like some people have. That would be nice. Of course, then you might have nuclear fish, but Oh my God, Rustic. Northern just got it. Oh, looks like my phone went out again. Unplug. Maybe I can stick it in my bag. My pocket's not working too good. Well, we stuck it in my bag. We'll see if I lose hotspot by sticking it in my bag, probably. My backpack. I like my hair. He likes his hair. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. All right, I got. Maybe that's too big a worm. Maybe we need to put a red worm on. Smaller is the way to go this time of year. He likes his hair, man. Well, I guess I can use corn tomorrow night too, but I think I'll be in too much current if I actually go to that spot. Where I'm wanting to go. We'll visit the old dam. They don't work on it on the dam on Sundays or the weekend. I ain't been down there. I don't think I've ever even shot a video there. Ah, it would be my second video I've shot there. Sorry, Derek, was out fishing. The heater fish. The heater fish is when you catch 20 in a row, like Rustic. That keeps you heated up. All right, starting to get ice on the line. Starting to get a little ice on the line right there. Get it off there. The rod tip got ice in it too, probably. Yep, got some ice in the rod tip. I wonder I can't throw. Ice building on the rod tip. All right. All right. Try red worm. Just for the sake of it. Ooh, it's cold. Yeah, it makes you sweat, don't it? Yeah. Yeah. You start rolling a bunch of fish, it keeps you warm. Yeah, catfishing don't normally keep you warm until you get one. A few fish. Get your adrenaline going after you get one. 11 people in, 21 likes. Appreciate it, guys. Tap that screen, give me another like. Would appreciate it. I'll move the camera here. I think I heard it. I have caught carp this time of year. I don't know about January. I know I've caught them in February on a warmer day. Right, Rustic? That wind is killer. Can't really do much with the wind. Wind is good on pond fishing. Pond and lakes, the wind is almost everything in those places. But on the river, I'm not. The wind doesn't do nothing for me on the river. It's all about the current on the river. And then the lakes and ponds don't have no current, so you got to rely on the wind. There's Andy and non-folks alike. So we got the Carp Kings and the Crappie King in here now. All right, I covered my face back up. We are froze. I think I'll go for just a little bit longer. Yeah, maybe 45 more minutes, maybe, maybe 40. We ain't catching, but we're thinking about it. We're thinking about catching something. That's probably what the fish are thinking. I'm too cold to bite. Auntie James gets mad over that. Dang it, Raunchy James. I don't even think we've had a bite. Got 3 rods out, but we ain't getting anything. I could probably put that other rod in that rod holder now. We'll just leave it. That's maybe we will. That might be safer that way. If I can get over there, that might be safer. Carp bites that thing, it might take off. Member of the Smurf Village. What do you mean by that, Rustic? Let's make sure we ain't got no. Well, ain't my fault you're not sad. My fingers are too small for this thing. Let's see. Put user in timeout. Okay. We got you. Look blue to me. Unless I picked the wrong person. Stacy's fingers are, are pretty red. Pretty red. My hands are blue though. My hands are blue. Where are these darn fish at? That's what I'm wanting to know. This is Indiana. They should be biting on corn. No problem. Yeah, Garbamel. Well, check my battery level. Still charging, it says. Whether it's true or not. So that bubble melter works pretty good over top of one. Your power bank, so it don't get too cold. So far, that's working. I think it's more the wind than anything because it's cold today. But I heard the train again. Now, where's that Smurf at? I have 2 live streams and a playlist going to get other people to watch ours. I can't keep up. Oh man, you don't want that. She's got so many blue dents in her chair. Oh God. Leave it up to Andy. Come on, fishes. Darn fishes ain't biting. If I'd had time, I'd went and got some minnows. I bet the bucket of minnows would have froze though. uh, all that wind's fault. It'd be nice out here if the wind wasn't blowing. It'd be a nice 20 instead of 10. That is the train. The only chick in the Smurf world. Yeah. Yep, that is true. They do have brainy. It does sound like another train coming. I don't know. Trans-Smurf can't reproduce. Or it's about that time to throw for crappie again. That line looked like it went slack. Come on, fish, bite it. Here comes the train. Train, bite. He's even got his lights on. Train. They have Brady. Office purpose tires. Darn it, Alan. You're killing me. All right, we're going the old fashioned. There goes the train, though. Caught 2 trains in one day that time. That's a shorter one there. Shorter train. Yeah, I can't buy a bite, that's for sure here. Crappie bite ain't been worth a darn here this year. Wasn't too bad in the fall, not too bad. Not as good as in the past, but try that. Somebody's conspiring against your channel to get monetized. What? The shadow banning you? Oh. Well, that wind is cold. Hey, Paul. They're out to get you. I don't know. I know you're starting to get a lot more numbers, so that wind's blowing that line all over the place. $22 likes. 12 people in. Appreciate it. Please, Lord, one fish. That's all we want. One fish. We want more, but right now I'll take one. I'll take one bite. Oh, that's weird. Just die in the tracks. That does happen. Sometimes you got to just change the title and thumbnail and hope it works. Sometimes it's too late. Getting ice built up in the rod tip again. Start these things just ain't biting today. Last 4 weeks I did not lost subs. Now I hit 400. Now 2 days in a row I lost like 30 subs. Ooh, that's terrible, Paul. 415 now. Yeah, it's taken me a while to get 6,700, and I've been there a few times. I've been there a few times. Yeah, we go all through our ups and downs. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on with that though. Like that, I know some people like unsub you, or if YouTube's unsubbing people, might be part of YouTube's problem. But that's what you get when people don't watch your stuff. That's what happens. And I'm trying top water. It ain't working any better. I'm gonna have to watch these carp people learn how to catch carp. I'm sure there's some big ones in here. Nobody goes for them. Nobody fishes for them here. Every once in a while, I see corn on the bank up here, but I'm not sure if they're fishing for carp or crappie. You never know. Crappie eat it too. Corn's like the cheapest bait you can buy. Yeah, shorts are a pain in the butt nowadays. I think they just ain't what they used to be. They ain't what they used to be. I can tell you that. All right, we gotta warm my hands up. They're probably both bouncing there because of that wind. Which one, the far one or the one close up? One close up's got corn on it. I haven't seen the far one move any. I got it locked in a little better on the leg, I think. It's too short to reach the bottom. More chainsaw reviews. Damn, 11,000 views. Yeah, there you go. Chainsaw reviews. What's going on with this? Throw it down again. Too much slack line in that. Yeah, it could be the wind if you see that moving. Could be a bite, who knows? I think that one has corn on it. 12,000. That's a snake video. No, look for the snake video. I don't know where my float went to. Oh, it's right there in front of me. Oh, that. Maybe we're fishing past the fish. Maybe they're right in front of me. Coleman heater review with 15,000 views. Yeah, there you go. He's got some views. Sounds like he just needs to do reviews. That is the green YouTube videos that keep on giving. Reviews. No matter if it's outdated or not, people still watch it. I'm so jealous. So I've got two that's been going for 2 years now on the shorts. They are going very slow, but they're moving up there. They always get views every day. It's how-to videos. It's showing somebody how to do something. They constantly get views. All right, guys. We caught a stick. Woo! Biggest fish of the day. It'll take me 5 hours to get it out. Maybe not that long. I'm lucky. I'm not lucky. Yeah. Oh, no wonder. Oh, got it. Wonder if I'll throw it over this way if we catch anything. Can't see one thing. I don't think I'm gonna retie that baby. Fingers are cold. Let's throw this one here back out. got corn on it. Whew. Hands are cold. They like to argue. uh, just take pictures of your deer in your backyard. Take videos of deer in your backyard. That seems to get a lot of views. I was just curious about what people like to watch. Now he knows. Crappy thoughts out there. Yeah, he has. Oh, is that the wind? Or we're getting a bite. Crazy. Yeah. Hey, God bless, River Rat. Thank you. It's cold out here, though. I'll tell you that. My hands officially frozen. We're going to try to thaw them out. Rustic the Skipjack King. Oh, River Rat. How's it going? Oh, River Rat the Whisker King. Ugh. 23 likes, 12 people in. Appreciate it, guys. All we're getting here is frostbite. That's about it. We have caught a couple sticks. That's about it. I'd say the lakes and ponds are froze. I imagine. I haven't even looked. I know my pond's probably froze. Shoot that. We got gloves on, but that ain't gonna matter. Crap, there's a bunch of geese coming this way. Go back home, Canadian geese. Chat went silent after Andy started talking. You have a way with a crowd. He farted. Wife says, "Ooh, that's disgusting." I'm in here like, welcome to my world. Oh, crazy. Let's see if my phone is actually still charging. We're low now. I think my phone finally died. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day here. Reel them up and call it a day. Appreciate you guys coming in, though. Give a thumbs up if you haven't already. I think my battery finally died. It was time to go home now anyway. Phone about ready to die. Stay charged for a while. At this temperature, it don't last very long. I can tell you that. We'll have to get a wool sock to put around it or something, around the battery pack and the phone probably. All right, catch you next time. Go Hoosiers! Yeah. Tight lines, and see us tomorrow. Where I'll be on Fun Fishing Adventures channel tomorrow, and I'm sure he'll go about. I don't know if he can go midday or not, but midday. I'm hoping, because it's going to be too cold when it gets dark. All right, catch you later, guys. Catch you later. Yeah, it's going to be even colder tomorrow. So he's going to try to fish out of the truck, and I'm going to definitely try to fish out of the car. I don't know if it's possible. I was wanting to go to the dam, but it's going to be too cold. We might fish a boat ramp if it's not froze, but other than that, I don't know where else to fish. Scotty's saying midday. Oh, probably 1 or 2 or noon or something. All right, guys, catch you later. Alligators. I'm gonna reel them in. Almost 2 hours, 2-hour live. So we'll just keep it going for a minute. Nothing on corn. Nothing on corn. I did try corn over here where the crappie are. Maybe we can get something with corn on the crappie. It's like throwing a yellow jig. Doubt it. Probably just on the bottom in the mud. I can't believe we lasted 2 hours out here. That's a good long time in this weather. I got worms. I think I'll get some chicken tomorrow. If I can find a good spot to fish. Scotty's gonna be using chicken livers. I doubt it. I doubt it. No bluegill or anything over there? Nothing? Nada. Hey, one more throw. You got there in the middle, probably. Oh, that's it. Nope. That's fish. That didn't have much bait on either. May have had a bite. Didn't know it. That's Hoser. All right, guys. Catch you later. I rubbed her back. She fell asleep. I quit rubbing her back. I laid my hand down behind her. She farted on my hand, so I closed my fist and put it around her nose. She woke up. Oh my God. Your leftovers. Oh, you're hilarious. Oh man. See you, Duke. We're about ready to head out again. Battery's about ready to die. Well, the phone's about ready to die again. Completely. What I do with my other phone, it was still in here charging. We'll see if it got charged. I had to leave it in the tackle bag. The hotspot worked fine, I guess. Other than losing connection once because the phone went dead. River Rat said, "Awesome job, my friend." Appreciate it, River Rat. Yep, that one's still going. But we're about ready to lose connection on this one. So we will have a looky around here. So you got a lay down right there. Usually some crappie on the end of that and out toward the middle. So this lay down was right at the bank here. It was right in this area. It's pushed all the way over there where it's shallow. I'm not getting the same fish I was before. It's deeper right here. And now the catfish are over in here. I could throw for catfish over in here now though. So we got a bonus. Hey Danny, I'm about ready to call today. We are frozen my butt off out here. I know you probably got about 20 inches of snow up your way. What's up, Danny? Showing you my laydowns. So over the summer, we had a catfish over in here, and I was on that island right there. There was an island right there in the middle. We had to run out in the water to grab him. Well, that's because he would get behind those sticks back there, and it actually ain't very deep. Not until you get to that part right there. Very treacherous. Oh man, it's pretty cold here, but it ain't no snow. Thank goodness. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. Hit that like button, and I'll be on Fun Fishing Adventures channel tomorrow night, or tomorrow midday. He says midday. I don't know if he means noon, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, somewhere around there. I mentioned the snow is trying to snow on me. All right, we'll catch you later. So this is all my, so it gets really shallow over in here, and then there's an island out in the middle sometimes. That's the first time I've ever seen an island in the middle, but we had it this year. And I was crazy enough to get out there and fish off of it too. All right, catch you later.